This is one of the most highly secured convoys in the world. The level of security provided to it suggests that it may be even more important than the security of the US president. This convoy is transporting a weapon from one place to another, and if anything goes wrong during transport, the consequences could be catastrophic. The world's most dangerous weapon could fall into the wrong hands. And the damage wouldn't be limited to just one country, it could affect the entire world. That's why no compromise can be made on its security. A superpower like the United States transports nuclear weapons with extreme caution. But how exactly are these convoys organized, and how do federal agents handle any potential attack? Welcome once again. There are about 12,515 nuclear weapons in the world, out of which around 4,100 belong to the United States alone. These weapons are spread across different parts of the country. Active weapons are deployed with the U.S. Air Force, military bases, and naval submarines. However, thousands of them are kept in storage as backup weapons across North America. But why are nuclear weapons distributed across different locations? The reason is strategic. Keeping them spread out ensures that if an enemy launches an attack, they cannot destroy all nuclear weapons at once. This way, some weapons always remain available for self-defense. Now the question arises, if these weapons are safely stored, why is there a need to transport them? The main reason is maintenance. Just like other military equipment, nuclear weapons also require regular maintenance. Since they are not used frequently, their mechanical parts can deteriorate over time. Additionally, materials like plutonium or uranium inside them must be regularly checked to ensure they function properly when needed. Because of this, while nuclear weapons are deployed in strategic locations, their maintenance is usually carried out in centralized facilities. In the US, a federal agency called the National Nuclear Security Administration is responsible for their security and maintenance. There are other reasons for moving these weapons as well. For example, if intelligence agencies detect that a weapon's location has been compromised, it is immediately relocated. The areas where nuclear weapons are stored are extremely secure, and unauthorized access is nearly impossible. However, when these weapons are transported on public roads, the situation becomes much more complex. To handle this challenge, the US government has established specialized convoy systems. These convoys may look like VIP security convoys, but their scale and sophistication are far beyond what an ordinary person can imagine. The number of vehicles in a convoy varies depending on the size of the weapon and its destination. At the front, there are police vehicles that clear the roads. In the middle are armored vehicles that form the core of the convoy. These vehicles maintain precise distances and positions, often referred to as bearcats. These are not just bulletproof vehicles, they are heavily fortified. Each armored vehicle carries 4 to 6 highly trained federal agents equipped with handguns, shotguns, assault rifles, and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Some vehicles even have mounted automatic machine guns. The vehicles have firing ports that allow agents to shoot without exposing themselves. These agents are elite commandos trained to respond instantly to any threat. Communication is another critical aspect. The convoy operates on 3 separate radio channels. One for coordination between armored vehicles during an attack. One for updates between agents and the main convoy. One for communication with the emergency control center. This multi-channel system ensures that even if one frequency is jammed, others remain operational. Additionally, some vehicles stay about 1 kilometer ahead of the main convoy to monitor the situation. The emergency control center is constantly connected to the convoy. In case of danger, it immediately dispatches backup forces, either police or military. These forces use encrypted codes to verify each other's identity to prevent attackers from impersonating officials. The transport truck itself is specially designed. It is built with hardened steel that cannot be cut with standard tools, drilled, or easily damaged even in extreme conditions like fire. The driver's cabin is bulletproof and bomb-resistant, and its doors can only be opened from the inside. However, the truck is very heavier, around 25,000 kilograms, making it slower and less maneuverable. But this is intentional. If attackers somehow take control of the truck, explosives attached to the axle can disable it, causing the wheels to detach and preventing movement. Inside the truck, the nuclear weapon is stored in a highly secure container with electronic locks. Access is controlled only by the National Nuclear Security Administration. If someone somehow reaches the container, they would face additional defenses, including adhesive sprays that restrict movement and powerful electric shocks. Throughout the journey, helicopters monitor the convoy from above. When one helicopter runs low on fuel, others replace it to maintain constant surveillance. These helicopters also carry backup forces ready to respond instantly. Thanks to these extensive security measures, it is nearly impossible for nuclear weapons in the U.S. to fall into the wrong hands. Thousands of such transports have taken place in U.S. history, and not a single convoy has ever been successfully attacked. We hope you liked this video. Thank you for your support and comments. See you in the next exciting video.